but this show is one of them because it just always has been. Like even like pre-YouTube, we would hear about it. It would be in the news and stuff. So I knew it was a really, really big deal doing it.
Ed Sheeran is an English singer-songwriter. He received an honorary degree from the University of Suffolk in Ipswich in 2015 for his outstanding contribution to music. In 2017, Sheeran was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire for services to music and charity. Sheeran has won 4 Grammy Awards, including Song of the Year, 5 Brit Awards, and 6 Billboard Music Awards. He received the Ivor Novello Award for Songwriter of the Year in both 2015 and 2018. To date, Sheeran has been nominated for over 300 awards and has won 115.
I'm sure you have this as well because you love your job, but like my job has always been, well, I started off my job being my hobby, and therefore I did it every day, and then one day I got paid for it and it became my job.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Edward Christopher Sheeran, but is known as Ed Sheeran and Teddy. He was born February 17, 1991 in Halifax, West Yorkshire, England, making him 30 at the time of this production. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, or 1.71 meters. Politically, Sheeran is a vocal supporter of the Labour Party and publicly opposed Brexit. Sheeran raised $40,000 at a gig in Bristol for a charity that supports street sex workers. He can often be found donating bags of clothing to charity shops in Suffolk, his home county. Ed is an ambassador for East Anglia's Children's Hospice. He joined the charity supergroup Band Aid 30 in November 2014, along with other British and Irish pop acts. He recorded a version of Do They Know It's Christmas to raise money for the West African Ebola virus epidemic. In 2015, Sheeran joined 30 other celebrities in support of the No Cold Homes campaign and donated winter clothing items to people in the UK struggling to keep their homes warm in the winter. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is Ed Sheeran's absolute favorite show. To show his love for this 90s sitcom, Ed has the word Prince tattooed on his arm among his many other tattoos. Sheeran has participated in the BBC's biennial telethon Comic Relief and appeared in 2017 on an episode of Gogglebox as part of the UK's Stand Up to Cancer fundraising campaign. Sheeran dated Scottish musician Nina Nesbitt before breaking up in 2012. He dated Athena Adrilos from 2014 to 2015. Since July 2015, Sheeran has been in a relationship with childhood friend Cherry Seaborn. They announced their engagement in January 2018 and secretly married a year later.
Stop studio and go back on tour because I love tour. And I just found I didn't really have any purpose outside of that because when I was giving myself fixed time off of like, no work.
His father, John, was an art curator and a lecturer, while his mother, Imogene, was a cultural publicist who later became a jewelry designer. From an early age, Ed started playing the guitar as well as singing in the local church. His father also used to take him to various musical concerts, which inspired him to a great extent. According to him, Van Morrison's studio album Irish Heartbeat inspired him the most and made him decide to choose a career in music. Eric Clapton, Paul McCartney, and Bob Dylan were some of the people who inspired him in his early years. He studied at Thomas Mills High School in Framlingham. Later, he also studied music with the help of Access to Music, a UK-based independent training provider. He joined the National Youth Theatre when he was a teenager. From his teenage days, he had started recording CDs and selling them. At the age of 14, he released The Orange Room and also Spinning Man, both regarded as important works of his early years. Ed Sheeran released 2 albums, one named after himself in 2006, and another one named Want Some in 2007. In 2008, he moved to London. He usually played at small venues, and later he also entered into collaborations with Ledra Chapman, an English songwriter and musician. He also spent some time at the Academy of Contemporary Music in Guildford, Surrey, England. In 2010, he visited Los Angeles, where he caught the attention of Jamie Foxx, who gave him free recording space and a place to stay when he was in the city. He went on to release 2 more EPs. Back in London in April 2011, Sheeran played a free show at the Barfly in Camden Town, where over 1,000 fans showed up. His EP, Number 5 Collaborations Project, became an iTunes hit, and he was signed to Asylum Atlantic Records. Sheeran released his debut studio album, Plus, in 2011, which reached #1 in 4 countries and #4 in the US. His single, Shape of You, reached #1 in 10 countries. His second album, X, was released in 2014 in 9 countries, including the US and the UK. Sheeran took a long hiatus and social media break shortly after the success of X, and in March 2017 made a comeback with the release of the album Divide. It debuted at #1 in the UK, the US, and many other countries, and became the fastest-selling album by a male solo artist in the UK. Sheeran and Justin Bieber released a single, I Don't Care, in May 2019 that debuted with 10.977 million daily global streams on Spotify, rendering it the platform's single-day streaming record. Sheeran released that album, titled Number 6 Collaborations Project, on July 12, 2019. On June 25, 2021, Sheeran released Bad Habits, the lead single from his upcoming 5th studio album. On August 19th, Sheeran announced that his 5th studio album would be called Equals and released on October 21st with a total of 14 songs.
We'll move on to the next thing, but Bad Habits is a song I didn't really know how it would go. I find when I'm putting out a first single, it always has to be a risk and you always have to feel uncomfortable putting it out.
He's one of the wealthiest and most successful singers in the world today. In a given year, when he's touring, Ed can easily earn $70 to $100 million. For example, he earned $65 million between June 2019 and June 2020 from his various endeavors. The majority of Ed's income is derived through touring. His Divide tour grossed $780 million between March 2017 and August 2019. That was enough to become the highest-grossing concert tour of all time, topping U2's 360 Degrees tour that took place between 2009 and 2011. Between June 2014 and June 2015, Ed Sheeran earned just under $60 million. Between June 2016 and June 2017, he earned $70 million. Between June 2017 and June 2018, he earned a mind-blowing $110 million. Between June 2018 and June 2019, he earned another $110 million. He has a total net worth of $200 million. Sheeran bought and renovated a house in Framlingham, Suffolk in early 2011. The vast estate is worth £3.7 million, or $5 million, and has the nickname Sheeranville. It's comprised of a modern detached farmhouse, complete with a billiards room and recording studio, a 16th century Grade II listed farmhouse, a 4-bedroom home in front of the farmhouse, and another bungalow. It includes a lake, a treehouse, and an underground music room, a chapel, and even a pub. In 2014, he bought a home in Notting Hill in London, while he spends most of his time at his Suffolk estate with his wife Cherry Seaborn and their baby daughter. Ed actually owns another 27 flats, houses, and mansions. Ed Sheeran owns 3 properties on Portland Road in Holland Park. Ed Sheeran owns the following cars: a 2015 Mini Cooper, a Mercedes-Benz R-Class, a Lincoln Town Car, a Mercedes G-Wagon, An Aston Martin DB9. He owns a private jet that he reportedly bought for $27.8 million.